Sirski, we back. Y'all get up in here. Got another message. A very special, important message. You know, blessings to everybody. Blessings to everybody. You know? So yeah, man, y'all get up in here, man. Let me talk to y'all for a second, man. You know, it's homecoming season, man. We gotta lay the ground rules out for homecoming. You dig? For everybody, man. You know, I think this is gonna be a part 2 right here, yeah. Cause I did a video earlier, I just ain't posted yet, but yeah, man. Definitely a part 2. But yeah, man. I'm gonna get right into it, man. How y'all feeling today? Yeah, you gotta feel the pain of the kid in the ghetto. My heart's in the ghetto, yeah. How I sound, y'all? All right. You know, we out here, man. North Carolina. Out here in the boonies. You know? It's homecoming season. In my opinion, the best month, the best time to be in North Carolina, the best time of the year in North Carolina, the most eventful time of the year in North Carolina. And yeah, man, we just gotta lay out some homecoming rules, especially for, you know, for everybody, but especially for the ones that, you know, are the artwork of God like myself, and the ones that don't have no control over their actions and emotions. You know, they don't know how to talk and to treat and you know, act around people like myself, or just people in general. They just don't know how to be civilized around these eventful times. You know, so here's some homecoming etiquette and some knowledge for your mind one time, all right? So number 1, I know y'all probably been seeing this around social media and stuff like that, and I spoke about this a little bit on the last video, on the first video, but I just want to clarify it a little bit more. If you are married, please don't be at homecoming trying to look and act single. Trying to look and act like you out here in the field. That's one of the main reasons why the dating pool got so much piss in it, so to say. That's the reason why the dating pool is so dirty. Because the folks that are quote unquote married or in serious relationships or are fiancés and all that kind of jazz, man, they out here acting like us. Y'all not in the field like us. Just chill. You know, act civilized, you know, say hey and bye. You really don't even gotta say that, man. You married. You know, if somebody initiates a conversation with you, that's cool. If you want to catch up with somebody, that's cool too. But as far as to be like flirting or interrupting conversations, or, you know, hollering at people that could be hollering at their potential partners. Come on, man, y'all gotta stop that, man. That's not fly. That's, you know, it's an abomination. You know, you need to just chill. You know. I don't want to see no married women walking up to me or walking up to anybody and all up in their face, glaring and staring like they're Jesus Christ in the flesh. Like, no. I don't want to see none of you guys, you married guys, you know, you husbands. I don't want to see y'all trying to bag up with these little 24, 25-year-olds, these 30, anybody that's single. I don't want to see y'all doing that. Y'all messing it up for everybody. You know these women can't tell who's who and which from which. They just looking at shit, man. Do we got a bag? Damn. They don't even care if you got a haircut. Do he got a bag? Is he clouded? Really, is he clouded? You know, so yeah, man. Have some self-respect, man. Act like a husband, act like a wife, act like you in a relationship, man. And then all right, so number 2, you know, protect your friends and protect your fellow alumni, protect your guests, because, you know, people come out to homecoming and what they do is they just turn it up. They never seen such a black heaven, a black space, the black Super Bowl, you know, Central, we got the black Super Bowl, and A&T, they got G-Ho, you know, the Million Man March, so what I call it, and you know, Howard, they got just a bunch of people out there. You know, shout out to Howard. My little sister went there. So I'm an honorary Bison, honorary Aggie too. My older sister graduated from A&T. But you know, just take care of your peoples, your alumni, man. You know, they come out there and it's black heaven, it's black excellence. It's a whole buffet of black folks, and they just don't know how to act. They OD on black folks. They OD on the black vibes. They trying to get high. They don't know when to stop. They trying to get drunk. They don't know when to stop drinking. You know, they drinking any and everything that's offered to them. Shots on shots, you know. So, you know, take your time, look out for your family, your friends, you know what I'm saying? Protect one another, protect the peace, you feel me? So, yeah, man. You know, don't come out there looking a hot mess. You know, like, we black folks, man. We like to look good. We like to smell good. We like to talk good. We like to present ourselves well, man. Represent yourself well, or just stay away from North Carolina Central homecoming if you ain't trying to represent yourself well in the best possible way. You know, like, man, have some self-respect. Turn up for sure. Be with all the vibes, but just don't overtly be drinking. Don't overtly be just bothering folks and stuff like that. You know, cut a rug, get on the dance, go to the tailgate, hit some dance moves. That's another thing. We are dancing, okay? Don't just be standing around just looking either. Dance. Don't just be a zombie hitting the blunt, man. Dance. Don't just be a wino just hitting the bottle. Go dance. You know, we getting lit so we can have a good time. Having a good time is a part of dancing. Dancing is a part of having a good time, you know? So, yeah, man. Shout out to that Grand Cherokee, man, with them 22-inch rims, you know? You know, black on black, man. I need somebody to tint my car, you know, tint my windows. If y'all got any tint, people, put them in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe this video too, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video before homecoming hit, you know. But yeah, man. What else I got for y'all? Let me think, man. Cause I ain't writing nothing down. You know, I'm just coming off the top, off the dome with this shit, you know. God bless everybody as well, man. Happy Sunday to everybody, man. Thank God for the ability to see, the ability to think, the ability to post, the ability to breathe, the ability to speak, the ability to feel, you know, to breathe, just to have family, to even have a homecoming. Thank God, you know, blessing to everybody who graduated from an HBCU, you know. I graduated from North Carolina Central University, you know, the best homecoming in the land, the best HBCU in the land, you know. But I would say maybe 3 or 4. Let's see. You know, when somebody is speaking to you, you don't have to speak to them for a whole hour. I mean, it's up to you, but You don't gotta speak to me for a whole hour. You ain't gotta speak to me for a whole 30 minutes, I would say give everybody 15-minute max, 10 to 15-minute max. Unless that's really your partner, your dog, then there really ain't no max on it. But like, man, if I ain't see you in a while and all that shit, man, 10-minute max, man, 15-minute max on the combos, man. We not trying to have these whole Malcolm X speeches, these minute Louis Farrakhan conversations with each other within during homecoming while we lit. Like, come on, man. We can chop it up, man. Get their number, get the contact, man. We can chop it up later if it's that serious, Because really, man, you're going to be really blocking my blessings. You be blocking my campaign, you low-key tearing down my campaign right now. You talking to me for 30 minutes. All these people are over here looking at me. You know this already. The whole world over here looking at me, waiting to talk to me. So come on now. Like, man, let people get their turn. Yeah, man. I can't wait to go live too, man. I gotta start going. Man. I gotta get my subscribers up so I can go live, man. It'd be way better when I go live, man. But yeah, man. I see that sun coming out. Yeah, thank God for the sun. Blessings, blessings, blessings. What else we got? Just to piggyback off of that one, you ain't gotta follow me around. Even if we just homies, like if we link up, you ain't gotta follow me around, bro. We can go. My campaign is my campaign. Your campaign, bro. You can go do your thing. I go do my thing. You ain't gotta follow me around. I'm not gonna follow you around. It's gonna be times even if we came together. We probably gonna split up. But I'm speaking on like if we just now we ain't seen each other all year. You just my dog that I met from I met in college, or you might be one of my boys that just happened to come down and visit from another state or something like that, and we met on campus. Like we didn't plan this whole link up on homecoming. We just happened to link up. We ain't gotta follow each other around. You ain't gotta follow me around campus. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's too many moves, it's too many things to be conquered on campus, at homecoming for you to be doing that. And make sure you got your own vibes, your own bottle. Because I might do 360 and be like, hey, I'm about to go over here real quick, and we had planned on going out that night, but now I'm going over here to karaoke, or I'm going over here to the beautiful brown queen that I just met. We about to go out here and have drinks or something like that. We might not even be going out for the rest of the time. So, you want to make sure you got your own moves, your own stunts. You ain't got to be following me around, following my vibes, because that's only really going to block your vibes unless we got like a two-man, or I want to introduce you to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or you want to introduce me to somebody, then hey, I'm all with that, But what else, man? And a lot of y'all be coming with a lot of bad baggage and bad reputations. I don't be really hanging with folks like that. So, got to do background checks on a lot of y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Before you can just be hanging out with these folks, man. We grown, man. I spent so much time building up my reputation for me to just be linking up with somebody that I only see once a year, and you out here smacking women, or you out here robbing banks, or you out here not paying off your debts, you know what I'm saying, to actual human beings, and now they looking at me like I'm the same person. Nah. We ain't the same. I ain't on no sucker shit, And shout out to my boy Sinful, man. Being around a sucker for 2 seconds is too long. Let me say that again. Being around a sucker for 2 seconds is too long. Being around a bum for 2 seconds is too long. Being around a loser for 2 seconds is too long. And the reason why I be saying that and I be living by that too is because, man, people, if we live in the IG social media era, man, people would be, all the phones is out. People be taking pictures and videos all the time. So you standing next to this sucker, this loser, this rapist, this thief, this whatever, this person with this bad reputation, this bum, they gonna think you the same way. And especially the picture, they get to snapping pictures. Oh man, like they uploading that, they keeping it in their phone. Man, no. No, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? You better goddamn dap up and make a move quick. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stay in shape so I can make a move quick on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh nah, like I gotta juke. I gotta juke that. No. As soon as I see them pictures coming out and I know, them cameras coming out and I know, like, man, I ain't too sure about this guy or I heard something about this fool. Man, shit, I'm putting the phone to my ear, man. I gotta go real quick, man. My mama calling. My sister calling, my niece calling, my nephew calling, man. Hold on real quick, man. And I just got them go turn into Casper. You feel me? Gone with the wind. Oops, there goes another one in the wind. Say it ain't so. You a little bitty shrimp. But yeah, man, what else we got here, man? I think this might be enough, but I know it's so many more things to even speak on as far as homecoming etiquette goes. Make sure you're not coming down here homeless, just trying to pop a squat or squat somebody's shit, like nah, man, like don't come down here on a home, but get your room together. Get your stay together, or just, don't come, honestly, because ain't nobody staying in my house, And I could tell you who could stay over here, but honestly, I ain't gonna say all that because I know it's so many people listening and they don't understand what's going on. There's probably some new people listening here. They really don't understand what's going on. You know what? Let me just go ahead and say this. My sisters can stay with me. My day one brothers, they can stay with me. My brother can stay with me. My mother can stay with me. But we talking about homecoming right now, all right? Yeah, man. My day ones can stay with me, but really, it's really only the ladies can stay with, the ladies. Yeah. Y'all got, the brown skin, nice, beautiful queens. Yeah, y'all can stay. Yeah, man, y'all can stay. But other than that, nah, can't nobody stay around here. They can't stay. And really, for real, I might even charge them. But, somebody got to be, when I wake up, there better be breakfast being made. It better be stuff being cleaned up. You know what I mean? People better be getting to work. Like, no. We ain't just staying for, ain't nothing getting done around here. It's a whole bunch of stuff to get done. So, yeah, man, make sure you got places to stay before you come down to homecoming. Just don't be trying to bum off of other people's, especially with the lodging. Don't play about that where you rest your head. What up? Don't be drinking and driving. Hey. Homecoming etiquette, man. Don't be drinking and driving. When you get to where you're trying to get to, or before you move around, hop in the Uber. Call the Uber, bro. $100, $200 is way better than getting a DUI. $300 is way better than getting a DUI. $400 Uber is way better than getting a DUI. $1,000 Uber is way better than getting a DUI. All right? So make sure you just calling Ubers, man, whatever you do, wherever you go. So I might drive to campus, right? And on the way there, I might even be getting lit or whatever the case may be. But I'm looking for a driver right now to drive me around. Somebody that don't drink or smoke, right? But really don't drink. But once I get to Durham, I'm gonna park somewhere and I'm going to be catching Ubers because I'm be in Durham for the day. All right, I'm trying to keep everybody safe, so y'all need to follow this. Once I get to Durham, or even before I leave my house, I'm going to be hopping in an Uber. Once I get to campus, I'm going to Uber to campus, to the yard, right? I'm going to Uber to the yard. And then when I leave the yard, I'm going to Uber again. And when I leave the yard to go Uber, I'm not Ubering back to my vehicle. And only if I have a designated driver, a sober driver. But then I'm going to Uber to the After Vibes. I'm going to Uber to the Eat Spot. I'm going to Uber to the vibes that we got going after that. And then after that, I'm going to Uber home. All right? And I want everybody to do the same. You know, you don't want to catch no DUIs. You don't want to catch you just don't want to catch none of those, those situations. And you always just want to make it home, man. Home is the best place. It's the safest place. You know, you don't want to be just getting messed up because you just ain't. And what better way to make it home than to just make sure you call an Uber. You know, last night, man, I was driving. I wasn't even drunk or nothing, bro. I ain't had no drink. I was just sleepy, you know? And driving on the highway, man, that joint be scary, man, when you sleepy, bro. So, you know, homecoming etiquette, another homecoming etiquette rule, don't drink and drive, catch you some Ubers, all right? What I will say, too, if you do have a girl or girlfriend, homecoming etiquette, I would advise you even bring them, you know? Y'all have a good time, man. That's a good time, man. It's like traveling. It's like vacation, you know? Like, man, bring your girl, bring your wife, bring your significant other, man, and bring them down to homecoming, man. We want to meet them and greet them, you know? We want to welcome them, you know? You know? So, yeah, man. That's probably all I got for y'all, man. I got to go do some stuff, man. This video about 21 minutes on top of the first video that we got coming out. I'm going to probably combine these two videos. I might put this one first or the other one first. I don't know. Who knows? But, yeah, man, love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know, I'm getting my content room together. I keep telling y'all I'm trying to stay consistent with these videos, but, you know, I'll be trying to make some, trying to have it to where y'all got a good visual. Y'all looking at something decent, you know, not just, you know, a backyard and, you know, it raining and cars driving by. But, you know, I know the best part about my videos is the actual information. The best part about YouTube is the actual information. But it's a cherry on top, and it's a plus if you got a good visual going too. So, yeah, man, y'all lock in, tap in, like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Hope y'all live for 100+ years. It's Bang the Truth. Follow me on IG. Love y'all. Gone.